Cajun speak, bon ton translates roughly as good times. This week in our Sounds of the Town segment, we'll showcase a group that's provided plenty of those over the last 9 years, the Bon Ton Soul Accordion Band. Their musical recipe calls for lively bayou rhythms, a crackling horn section, and original tunes by Richard Lucente, many of them with lyrics that might make a stevedore blush. More about that later. Right now, in our studio, joined by special guests Bobby Porter on vocals, Steve Hall on percussion, it's the Bon Ton Soul Accordion Band, all the way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1. It's pushing midnight, and I'm just laying here thinking, who's this girl? I'm in a bed, I've been drinking. I don't belong here. This ain't no loving, it's just play. I got to make it. No chance to take it all the way. 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 We play the scene. I push it in and pull ahead. We're just pretending. I see your eyes, but no love's there. She wants to ask me to spend the night, but I can't stay. I'm down the road, no chance to take it all the way. 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 We should be friends and leave the sheets real nice and smooth. But she's a beauty. I got it one I hate to lose. It's so empty. My heart lost in a shadow gray. But still we make it. No chance to take it all the way. 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 All the way all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way.
I'm not sure we ever did play Zydeco. You know, it just seems like that's the closest possible tag, you know, that you can associate our music with, just because it's an accordion. I used to even sing songs in French, and I don't do that anymore.
But it was definitely the sights, sounds, and tastes of Creole country that laid the foundation for both Bon Ton the band and Bon Ton the restaurant. Kiki is Richard's wife. When he first started the group in 1982, Lucente was better known for his art and design work than accordion playing.
Fortunately, the people who have gravitated to the band over the years have all been excellent musicians. I mean, a lot better musicians than I am. And that's helped to, you know, prop me up and free me to do what I do best, and that's write songs.
And those songs continue to come pouring forth. No less than 15 on the new Bon Ton album, due out by the end of November. It will be their 5th locally recorded release, and like all its predecessors, contains nothing but original material.
It just fell together. Everything, we had rehearsals for like 3 or 4 days before we went to the studio, and it's like everybody's just coming up with parts all over the place. all kind of background parts, harmony parts, and everything. It just all happened in 4 days' time. Then we went in and recorded it, and it came out about the way we planned on it.
Oscar has played on all but one of the band's albums, but he was the new kid on the block when this footage was shot at the Hurricane some 5 years ago. All along, the band has enhanced its party reputation by coming up with songs that graphically depict the joys of bodily pleasures. So you've got to wonder, how hard is it to make Bon Ton television ready?
Well, Randy, it's not a strain at all, oddly enough. Yeah, I hear that all the time. It's not that big a deal. I'd say 50% of our material is television ready.
It's just those ones that aren't that make such a big impression, maybe.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, and that's what we're kind of associated with, and that's okay. But even when they're not, there's really no distinction. The subject matter is usually pretty much the same. It's the explicitness that distinguishes one from the other.
Some of them, well, if you turned it off for just a second, you could play the rest of it. Yeah.
So rest assured, this one's tame enough for TV, too. Lucente calls This Love Affair a lighthearted seduction song. They've been playing it for several years now and finally decided to put it on an album.
Why don't you say, why don't you say, why don't you say you love me? I know you do. Walk across the line, walk across the line, walk across the line of love. I won't let you down. And we can't get on with this love affair. And we can't get on with this love affair.
Yeah, it's great when you get requests for your own songs. You know, usually, you know, a lot of bands play a lot of covers, and people want to hear what's on the radio. But you know, every once in a while we'll get an odd request for a song on the radio. It's somebody that hasn't heard us before, don't know that we only do original stuff. But most of the time it's people requesting our own songs. I like that.
We all have fun when we're up there playing. You know, sometimes it's more fun than the other, but you know, every night is, you know, like you can think about somebody's out doing construction. Well, I used to do stuff like that, so I know the difference. And playing a horn or working in a steel plant, it's a whole lot better playing a horn.
Why don't you say, why don't you say, why don't you say you love me? I know you do. Walk across the line, walk across the line, walk across the line of love. I won't let you down. And we can't get on with this love affair. Yeah. And we can't get on with this love affair. Yeah. And we can't get on with this love affair. This love affair.
The Bon Ton Soul Accordion Band, joined by singer Bobby Porter and Steve Hall, playing the frottoir or rubboard. As always, you can find the Bon Tons playing their weekend matinees at the Hurricane in Westport and at Kiki's on Wednesday and Saturday nights.